Hello, my friends. Even though you haven't seen my face a whole lot recently because I've been behind the scenes working some of the technology to bring you these masses, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm right here praying with you, praying for you every single day. Been doing quite a lot of reflection actually on this unprecedented isolation that we're all going through. And every time I really take the time to reflect, think of Jesus's time out in the desert when he went out by himself, isolated, if you will, to listen to his Father, to hear his Father perhaps more clearly than he had ever heard him before. It was out in the desert that Jesus probably learned of his mission for the very first time. It was there that he knew what he needed to go and do next. It was there that he really knew what his ministry would be. It was there that he heard his Father more clearly than probably ever before. All of us are going through this very difficult time of isolation right now. A friend of mine shared this message with me, this quote, and I'd like to pass it along to you. He said, "Even though our buildings are locked, our church is most certainly not closed." And I realize this is a bit of a cliche that everyone already knows, but this beautiful building of ours, this is not our church. We are the church. And our community is still very much together and very much active, even when we're in our isolated separation at the moment. We have so many opportunities to live that out, to live out our calling of that being part of that community right now. You think about so many people, I'm positive that you must know someone who feels isolated, feels lonely right now. What a wonderful opportunity it might be to reach out to them with just a phone call, or perhaps even to make it more personal, perhaps a video conference, a video FaceTime call, or a Zoom conference, just like this to make that personal connection. Perhaps you know someone who it's just not safe for them to get out at all, even to run errands. Perhaps they need something at the supermarket. What an amazing opportunity it would be to reach out to that person, offer to do that errand for them. Of course, always in a safe way, but do that because they're not able to. So many ways that we can show that our community is still active and our community is very much together. I know that so many of you have wonderful ideas that you'd like to share with us, and we'd love to hear those ideas. I'd like to invite you to send me an email if you've got a thought, something that you might want us to consider a great idea to make this personal contact, to make the tightness of our community felt so personally. My email is chris@stmaxchurch.org. It's CHRIS@STMAXchurch.org. Send me that note. We'd love to hear your ideas. You know, one of the reasons that we wanted to have these live streaming masses, rather than just a recording that people could watch at any time, but have the live streaming mass, is because when we're praying together, there's a tangible reality of all of this doing the praying the liturgy, praying the Mass right here on the spot together at the same time. Even though we're isolated, we're all in our own separate locations. This is something that we're doing together as a community. A personal connection that's stronger than I've ever seen any community before. God willing, we'll be together back in this church, back together physically very, very soon. But until that time, we have so many opportunities to live out our call to be part of this community, something that we're already doing every single day right now. I pray that God keeps all of you safe, healthy, happy, and strong till we are together back here in this church physically together. God bless all of you. Keep you safe.